pinching it harder and harder. She just notices her blade is cracking. And he just picks up her, like he lets go of her blade. Then she tries to rush at him again, saying, "You will respect me as a fellow swordswoman. You'll respect me as a fellow swordsman or swordswoman." That's what I will say. I can say I. I still can't even get two swords. And Smoker is just kind of like hitting Luffy, and nothing's happening. I forgot what anime this is from. There's like a little white-haired girl, and she just tells a grown-up, "You must die," and she just starts smacking her. Doesn't work. It's also a pretty good meme. Pretty sure it was like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid or something something made, not Maid Sama, but something made. But it's like a little girl tries to hit an adult and it doesn't work. Not at all. That's kind of how like Smoker versus Luffy is going right now. Luffy's kind of just getting bored, so he coats his to his fingers in like red armament and just flicks Smoker like in the center of his head. That was enough force to just put Smoker on the ground. And he didn't think that was possible. Just two fingers. But he realized that Luffy's hockey is red, so he knows Luffy's far above him. And Smoker will go all out using his Devil Fruit to the max and using his Jute coated in hockey. Luffy will put his hand up and use advanced armament, and Smoker's gonna ram into it and then just fall back down on the ground in his normal state. Everyone's gonna be like, awesome. And Ace and Saba are gonna be like, he knows how to do that? Because they don't know how. They can't do it at all. Luffy can only do it 10 times a day at max. If he does it more than 10 times a day, he's asleep the rest of the day. Like, he could use it, like, if he were to fight Kaido, he could probably use it 5 times against Kaido. Then he were to go up against Big Mom, probably use it 4 times. Big Mom and Kaido uses one last attack that's pretty giant, and it works pretty successfully. They get back up, he uses it again. That one beats them for good. He falls asleep, and it's 12 p.m. So middle of the day, that happens. This is kind of like a what if scenario. It's an example of what would happen if he did this. Like, he would use it 10 times, 5 times against Kaido, 4 times against Big Mom, one big attack against them both. He uses it 10 times, and they get back up, and he uses one more giant push. That's 11 times. 12 p.m., middle of the day. Still sunny and everything. And he falls asleep from using it too much. He wakes up. It's 12 p.m. the next day. Full 24 hours. So, yeah. He was knocked out for 24 hours if he uses it more than 10 times. Uses advanced armament for more than 10 times. He's knocked out for 24 hours. Alright, in a moment he puts it down, and he says, I have 9 more times today. And that's when Ace and Saba are like, alright, better. So yeah, they're kind of jealous that he could do it, but not them. It's on fast charge. Good. So they all put their masks back on, and the broke agents actually now know Ace, Sabo, whole Strat crew's there. They notify Crocodile, and I'm gonna say that Nico Robin is with Crocodile, and she doesn't know who like Ace, Luffy, and the Strats are. They don't know who Ace, Sabo, Strat crew. They don't. She doesn't know who they are. She doesn't care. And a broke agent walks in. It's like one of the millions. Not like one of the millions of people. There's like groups called billions, millions. Then there's the head agents. But one of the millions walks in. Crocodile's gonna be like, "The hell do you want? I don't want to speak to you." That's when the agent will say, "I have big intel." And Robin and Crocodile will look at him, and he's gonna say, the million's gonna say, "Sir, the Straw Hat Pirates and Ace and the Straw Hat Pirates with their captain Straw Hat Luffy are here." Crocodile's gonna be like, kind of start sweating a lot, and then the million's gonna say, "But also we have Fire Fist Ace here, and the Sky King Sabo." He's gonna say, why don't we ambush them and take them all out?" And Robin's gonna be surprised. She's never seen such fear and sweat on a man's face. Like, Crocodile's it's like having tears come down his face, not all covering his face, and he's just leaving a pool of sweat below him. And the billion's gonna be like, not the billion, the million's gonna be like, "Sir, are you alright?" And that's when Crocodile will grab the million and say, if you even try to ambush their weaker ones, they're probably gonna kill you." The whole million crew. The weaker one could probably destroy the whole crew. He's gonna say, "He even has Fire Fist, Ace, and Sabo. If we even scratch one of them, the whole Whitebeard pirate crew's gonna be after us. Even the shanks, even the red-haired pirates, Whitebeard pirates. If we even mess up with them, and both those crews are gonna kill us." And the million's gonna be like, "Sir, it's not that hard. We can just ambush them, and they're not gonna know." Crocodile will just grab the guy by the neck and say, "Leave them alone. If you try that, they're probably gonna bring down Baroque Works by themselves." And Robin's gonna be kind of like scared of them now. She's like, Crocodile's never panicked. He's gonna question Crocodile, asking who they are, like who those three are. And Crocodile actually, if Luffy, I'm gonna give one thing real quick. Whitebeard did offer Luffy the 4th Division Commander position, since that's what Luffy's strength would be. Like, it would be Ace, Marco, Sabo, Luffy. In that order. Those 4 would be the strongest on the Whitebeard crew besides Whitebeard. So, yeah. And I'm gonna say that Luffy got a bounty increase, so did Ace and Sabo, because because Smoker reported it back since he's in his sleep anymore. He kind of reported it back to Sengoku. I said Son Goku. He reported back to Sengoku and notified them. Luffy's bounty is now 400. His old bounty was 370 million. His bounty now, I'm gonna say, is 415 million. So, 30 million, and that was 45 million berry increase. Then, Ace's bounty is now 400. No, not 400. 970 million. This is bounty now. Sabo's bounty is. I'm just gonna give Sabo the 1 billion. I don't care. Sabo's bounty is 1 billion. And they don't know this yet since the wanted posters are now being printed. But yeah. And Vivi notifies them of what's going on. And like the whole scenario that happened in canon, not all that's gonna go down. Luffy is just gonna tell Ace and Sabo do whatever they want, because Ace and Sabo were looking for Scorpion, because he made a lie saying he beat Blackbeard. So they're gonna go look for him, and Luffy actually hands them his Viveri card, and he rips it in half and hands it to them. They're gonna be like, actually no, screw that. They both hand him their Viveri cards, And Luffy hands them his. And they're like, alright, awesome sauce. Peace. And they split. And Luffy will tell the whole Straw Hat crew to go with Vivi and go try to stop the revolutionaries. I'm gonna go meet up with Crocodile. Right, but I'm gonna say the billions are actually with, like, they're spectating the revolutionary army. The billions, I'm pretty sure, are like the weaker ones of the Baroque work agents. Like, pretty sure the billions promotion system works like this: you're a billion, then you get promoted to millions. Then if you're a male or female, you're going to be promoted to a Mr. One-digit number or Miss Certain Day. Miss whatever you want in Mr. Certain Day, not Mr. Certain. So you're going to be promoted to Miss whatever you want in Mr. One-digit number. Alrighty. That's how the promotion system works. Billions go to millions. Then you get Mr. One-digit number or Miss whatever you want, unless it's taken. But yeah, the view would say, my guess is the billions are spectating the revolutionary army and also infiltrated them. So keep an eye out for the tattoo. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm gonna go have a friendly talk with Crocodile, and Luffy is just walking towards Crocodile. He's not in a rush or anything. I need water. You guys heard anything that's going on purpose? Because it didn't. I'm sad now. But yeah. Luffy's walking to Crocodile's office, and Crocodile is explaining to Robin why he is scared of Luffy, Sabo, and Ace. And Robin's gonna be impressed. He's gonna be like, those three were nominated for the Warlords multiple times, and they refused every single time. What's that? Luffy was nominated to be a Warlord 4 times. Ace 7, Sabo 12. And yeah. And Crocodile's gonna say, also, I'd be scared of the people that were trained by Shanks and Whitebeard. No one knows about Garp training them. He's keeping it a secret. Speaking of like Garp and Marines and everything, we're gonna go to Kobe and Helmeppo. Helmeppo is actually a rear admiral, and at this point, Kobe is a vice admiral, because Kobe does know how to use black hockey. And Kobe's actually on the verge of learning how to do advanced black hockey, turning it into pink hockey. I'm gonna make it pink because I'm pretty sure Old Man Hyo in the Wano arc actually has pink hockey. I don't care. Kobe's hair is pink hockey. Pink hockey. But, because of Kobe's hair. But I'm calling it pink hockey. And Helmeppo actually isn't getting the concept of black hockey. He's like, he knows Iron Body and everything, but he doesn't know like how to use black hockey. So yeah. Now we're gonna go back to the story. Screw it. Alright, so Crocodile is explaining to Robin who they are and everything. You can be impressed and scared. And you can say, one point they even attended a meeting for the Warlords just to mock us and beat the hell out of every single one of us. Well, the only one they couldn't beat was Mihawk. Oh. One person they didn't hit was Boa Hancock. She kind of just gave them heart eyes. Yeah, Boa Hancock was kind of just crushing on them. And in this one, I'm gonna say Boa Hancock has a crush on Ace, Sabo, and Luffy. Like, you know how she would fantasize about like Luffy marrying Boa Hancock fantasized about Luffy marrying her and everything. Yeah, with like Sabo and Luffy. She fantasized about those three marrying her, or them doing, like those three doing naughty things to her. But yeah. And I'm gonna say about an hour later, the whole strike, like, well, about 30 minutes ago, Vivi met up with the revolutionaries, and the strike crew actually found out all the Baroque agents and killed them. There weren't billions of billions. There's probably about a few thousand billions. And when Luffy actually, right 30 minutes later, after the strike crew annihilated the Baroque works agents, Luffy ends up at the same building where like the millions are, a few thousand millions, and they're all gonna gang up around Luffy, saying, "We're one of the stronger forces of the Baroque works." And Luffy will kind of just laugh and say, "I know how your system works. I'm pretty sure you and the billions are the weaker part, while Crocodile and Nico Robin, plus the one-digit numbers and the misses, are the stronger forces." They're gonna like get mad and try to attack Luffy. Crocodile's gonna see this and wonder what he does. Luffy pulls out his rifle and like his observation hockey and like, pulls a high noon and just headshots every single one of them, like reloading and hitting them so fast, like all at the same time, reloading, shooting. He shoots through their swords and their skulls at the same time. Shoots their bullets and their bodies in one bullet. Like Luffy is no joke. And that's when most of like the Baroque agents are down. And he puts away his rifle, then pulls out his sword. You know what Mihawk does when he, like Marineford, where he pulls a slash, like he slices downward to like try to measure the distance between him and Whitebeard. But I'm gonna say at this point he's gonna slash sideways because that's where most of the agents are left in front of him. He's gonna slash sideways in front of him, and he's just gonna cut them all in half. And everyone's gonna be scared because this man just caused a few like thousands of people just to die, probably in the span of 2 minutes. And the ones that are alive, he knocked them out Conqueror's Haki. I say Luffy pulls out his rifle and just draws a straw hat symbol in the ground, like in sand, straw hat symbol, and just walks over it, like steps over it, and continues walking into Crocodile's building. So Vivi talked down the Revolutionary Army after the Baroque agents were dead. And Luffy will jump to the room that he thinks Crocodile is in. He's right. He sensed hockey in it. I say cocky. Luffy sensed hockey in the room Crocodile was in. And Luffy is going to tell Crocodile, "Alright, where's Vivi's dad?" And Crocodile's going to say, "How do you know the princess's name? She's dead." Luffy will say, "No, she's not. She's with my crew." Crocodile's going to be like, "God damn it." And Luffy's like, "Oh yeah, did you get my gift?" Crocodile's gonna be like, "What gift are you talking about?" Turns out when Luffy like made Mr. 3 and everyone else go to like when he kicked their boat towards Alabasta, it went a lot slower than Luffy thought. So they probably arrived there, and Hana saw them in handcuffs and guessed they were prisoners. And she saw a note from the Straw Hats on it, and it said, "Hey Crocodile, your stupid agents should try to attack us. Keep them in check or I'll kill them." She's like, they encountered the Straw Hat Pirates, and they're allied with Crocodile. And Hana's gonna think, I shouldn't arrest them. They're allied with a warlord. Then she thinks, we're not allowed to arrest warlords, but we are allowed to arrest their crew. She arrests Mr. 3 and everyone else. Not another little girl. They kind of just... They use Django's hypnotizing thing on them. On her. And erases all memories of the Crocodile group. And they kind of put her up for adoption. Kind of grim, I know, but happens. So yeah. So Nico Robin is gonna be ready to fight Luffy because she sees Luffy like take off his mask thing. She's gonna be impressed considering how young Luffy is and like what his body looks like. Luffy 17. I'm gonna say Luffy actually has an 8-pack in this one because I'm trying to make my homie look funky fresh. He looks PP. Luffy's a 6-foot man with an 8-pack. Quite a few scars. There's the one under his eye, and most of the scars on his body look like Broly. I'll show you what Broly looks like if you don't know, cultured people. I barely know see any cosplays. Alright, yeah. So, Luffy's body without a shirt mainly looks like Broly's. Then all the scars and everything. I'm trying to find a more clear picture for you. So I can barely make out anything in that one. That kind of looks like the hatred beat that Rustage used. Yeah, check out Rustage Broly's rap hatred, by the way. Alright, screw it. You can make out whatever you want. But I'm not gonna search up Broly shirtless. I'm gonna feel kind of weird. Alright, so yeah, Luffy's basically Broly without a shirt. Well, he has all the scars as Broly. So yeah, Robin's gonna kind of blush seeing Luffy shirtless. Crocodile's gonna notice this and be like, "The hell? The main reason in that you're one of my top agents and you're partnered with me, so you're like my girlfriend and I can smash. That's the main reason you're my partner." And he's gonna give it like he's not saying that out loud. He's just gonna give an angry look at Robin. So yeah, and so Luffy ends up challenging Crocodile to a fight and to release King Cobra if he wins. Like Luffy says, "Alright, I'll fight you. If I win, King Cobra comes with me and you leave Alabasta dead or in shackles. If you win, I'm not leaving and I'm dead. So is my crew." No, he doesn't say, if you win, I'm dead. You make my crew leave. I swear to God, if they are dead, if you kill my crew, I'm gonna haunt you. Also, Shanks is probably gonna kill you. Probably Garp. He's not gonna say Garp. He's just gonna say probably Shanks is gonna kill you. Probably a few other people as well. If you do kill me, but he's just gonna challenge Crocodile, and he's just gonna put his fists up. Or Crocodile's gonna be like, "You can't hit me unless your body is covered in a wet liquid." And the moment he tries to rush at Luffy while turned it into sand, Luffy coats his hand in like red armament hockey and just gives Crocodile a vicious right hook and knocks him out cold. And Luffy will say, "I know you're just parading as one of Crocodile's cronies. If you want to, you can just join my crew. I don't care who you are." And she's gonna be like, "Really? But I have a bounty of like 78 million. Luffy's gonna laugh and say, that's kind of pathetic compared to me. She's gonna say, "What are you talking about? What's your bounty?" And he's gonna say, 370 million. Hold up. You do something. Okay. So, yeah. Robin's gonna accept joining Luffy's crew because she now knows how strong he is just from his bounty and how he just one-shot Crocodile. Luffy's gonna still have his hand in bandages, but he's gonna have red armament hockey on him, and he's gonna hold Crocodile's head so he can't morph into sand and leave. Robin's gonna say, "I can release King Cobra for you." And she does. King Cobra will like try to rush at Robin, but Luffy's gonna block him and say, I beat Crocodile up. You can just release everyone that was locked up. But in return, and I want one thing in return. And I'm gonna say Robin told Luffy why she's with Crocodile in the first place. And she wants the poneglyph, and she knows there's one in Alabasta, just not where. She doesn't know where it is in Alabasta. And King Cobra's gonna regrettingly agree to this and say, "All right, down there, take it or read it, whatever you want." Robin's gonna read it and say, "This isn't what I was hoping for," and she's gonna leave. I'm pretty sure she's just saying that so King Cobra doesn't suspect anything. Pretty sure it has like the location of one of the 3 great weapons that the Marines are gonna use. But yeah, I don't know. So Straw has to leave Alabasta after BB thanks them. But when the Straws are about to leave, they see Mr. 2. Wait, no, shit. I've had to go over the Straw fights. Zoro versus Mr. 1 and Nami versus Miss Doublefinger. So Zoro's gonna fight Mr. 1 only using the one sword style. Mr. 1 will start using invisible ornament hockey. Zoro will go to 2 swords. He's not using any hockey at all, to keep in mind. He doesn't think this guy's worth the energy. The moment he tries to break one of Zoro's swords, he tries to break Kuina's sword. Zoro will dodge, and he's gonna put the other sword away, not Kuina's. He's gonna try to jump at Zoro's gonna try to jump at Zoro again. Zoro will use shave or something. I'm pretty sure it's called shave. It's kind of where you teleport. It's like teleporting, but it's not. It's you move your feet to the point. You move your feet really fast, and it kind of builds up too much speed for you, and you rush somewhere else. Zoro will use shave, and he's gonna use 37. No, and use 100-pound Phoenix and cut off both of Mr. 1's arms. Mr. 1's gonna be in agonizing pain and kind of just pass out from it. Now it's Doublefinger versus Nami. Nami is actually very skilled in using a staff as a weapon, and also she trained with Climate Attack more. So she can kind of just overpower Doublefinger with ease. Gotta do one more thing. Alright, yeah. Sorry, my dogs are being annoying. But, Nami kind of overpowering Miss Doublefinger. Any spike Miss Doublefinger has, Nami kind of just hitting it with her staff or just blocking it. And Miss Doublefinger will actually try to just straight up stab Nami in the head. Nami's gonna grab this spike and just kind of just crush it with sheer force. Miss Doublefinger's gonna cry out because she used a finger to make that spike. So Doublefinger's body reverts to normal, or her hand does, and just blood is gushing out of her hand. Nami's gonna straight up twist the Climate Attack as fast as she can, and then she's gonna say, I don't know what she's gonna say. She's gonna say something to make lightning come out of it, she's gonna make lightning form around the Climate Attack, and she's gonna hit Doublefinger in the head with it. I want to say it sends enough volts to Miss Doublefinger's head to the point where she has severe brain damage now. Kind of just destroy some of her brain. Alright, Sanji versus Mr. 2. Mr. 2 will try to transform into a girl to beat Sanji since he recognizes chivalry. So Sanji's gonna just close his eyes and focus on his focus observation on Mr. 2. Then he's just gonna straight up beat the living hell out of Mr. 2. Well, actually, I'm gonna say he just one-shots Mr. 2 by using Double Jambe. He just kicks him square in the gut, and he flies into a building. Usopp and Chopper versus that one guy in Miss Merry Christmas. Usopp is actually having an easier time, but he is missing a lot of his shots since Miss Merry Christmas can just bury herself underground. At one point, Usopp will just jump and try to fire a star at her, and it is gonna miss. I'm gonna say it's actually an oil star. And Usopp has an idea. All the holes are linked, and she's trying to play a sick game of whack-a-mole. Usopp will grab every single oil star he has. I'm gonna say it's enough to fill up all the holes, with 2 oil star each. Usopp will use all of that from Kabuto, and it's gonna hit all the holes. So Luffy's just gonna like start slipping around and gonna say, "Nice try, kid." This one Usopp will like have like let's say that Ace helped Luffy, not Luffy, Usopp make a star called the Bluebird Star, and like it's called the Bluebird Star, and it's just blue fire in the form of Firebird Star. Usopp is gonna shoot it in the most recent hole, and Ishmael will make all the holes just light up with blue fire. And all you can hear is Miss Merry Christmas screaming. She's dead. Now it's Chopper versus that one guy with the baseball bat and the baseballs. Chopper shouldn't go into his buff form, like his buff human form, and just go into his what was it? He's gonna go into his buff form, use invisible arm hockey, and just pound the guy's face in. He's used that like every baseball that hits him is just broken. Well, so Usopp kind of was just being confused. He didn't think of using observation hockey on the checker. He didn't think of that. Yeah, but he just only Straw Hat fights. And yeah. Then when it comes to the bomb, the clock tower's gonna open, and Luffy will just straight up just use. Like Luffy can't use second gear in his arms, or else it'll start gushing an excessive amount of blood. Right, but this is so I'm gonna go to where Ace and Sabo found Scorpion. They think like Scorpion starts like trying to hunt them. At one point, Ace just kicks Scorpion square in the nuts. Scorpion will admit he didn't capture Blackbeard, and Ace will say, hey, "You're lucky I'm feeling generous today, or else I would have burned you alive." And he's just gonna hand him $1,000, not $1,000, 1,000 berries. And the man's gonna be so grateful. Scorpion is. And Ace Sabo will leave. Returning to Alabastus is say their final goodbyes to Luffy since they're leaving now. It's the clock tower opening, it's a giant cannon pointing at the castle. Reach notices this, and that's when they just see a giant tornado of black flames and clouds hitting it, and then it just blows up. Even the bomb, so it just blows up the top half of the tower, and in the air, frying a few birds. Alright, but that's it. Pell wasn't hurt. That was going to be a sick joke, but I changed my mind. It's not. So that does happen. And yep, that's basically the gist of it. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this part. Probably going to upload another one. Alright. I'm going to start doing discussion videos on my thoughts. Some of them are probably going to be a little inappropriate. Some of them probably aren't. I'm giving you a 14 plus viewer heads up if I do start doing that stuff. So, yep. Goodbye. Enjoy your day.